Imagine walking down a hallway in a palace where the sounds of more than a dozen royal children laughing and crying can be heard. Now think about doing that while you are pregnant. Again, for hundreds of years, queens all over the world were more than just rulers or wives of kings. They were dynastic engines expected to produce heirs because their empires depended on it. A queen's worth wasn't judged by the laws she passed, but by the children she bore. For the sake of crowns, many women endured decades of pregnancies, risky births, and heartbreaking loss. Today, we look into the amazing lives of the most prolific royal mothers in history, noble women who gave birth to armies of princes and princesses. Some had as few as 14, while others had as many as 23. But behind every royal birth was a woman facing duty, danger, and love. Mumtaz Mahal was born in 1593 into a Persian noble family. At 19, she married Shah Jahan, heir to the Mughal Empire. Though he had other wives, Mumtaz was his soulmate. She followed him everywhere courtrooms, battlefields, and into history. In 19 years, she had 14 children, though only 7 survived. Among them were Jahanara Begum and Emperor Aurangzeb. Mumtaz tragically died after a 30-hour labor with her 14th child. Grieving, Shah Jahan built the Taj Mahal in her honor, a monument to eternal love. He was buried beside her 27 years later. Queen Charlotte of England, wife of King George III, gave birth to 15 children over 20 years. Married at 17, their arranged marriage turned into genuine partnership. Charlotte was honest about the toll of motherhood, once writing, "I don't think a prisoner could want his freedom more than I want to get rid of my burden." Yet, she loved her children deeply. Though most died before her, she lived to 74 and helped shape the modern British royal family. Anna of Bohemia and Hungary, wife of Ferdinand I of the Habsburg Empire, brought strong genes to a fragile bloodline. She had 15 children, 13 of whom survived a miracle in that era. Her children became emperors, queens, and church leaders. But Anna died at 43 from childbed fever. Her husband never remarried and honored her memory until his death. Eleanor of Castile, wife of Edward I of England, wasn't a queen of luxury. She lived on horseback, rode into battles, and endured 16 pregnancies. Only a few of her children survived, including future King Edward II. Eleanor died on a journey with her husband in 1290. Edward built 12 Eleanor crosses to mark her funeral path, symbols of enduring love. Maria Carolina, daughter of Maria Theresa, married King Ferdinand IV at age 15. Though she disliked him, she fulfilled her duty with 17 children, only 7 of whom survived. She became a powerful political force in southern Europe, navigating revolutions and royal alliances. Her reign ended in exile, dying in Austria at 62. Queen Anne of Great Britain endured 18 pregnancies in 16 years. None of her children reached adulthood. She likely suffered from Hughes syndrome, a clotting disorder that made pregnancy nearly impossible. Despite tragedy, she united England and Scotland in 1707 and led through political instability. Her death in 1714 marked the end of the Stuart dynasty. Queen Dorigen of Georgia holds the record 23 children between the ages of 12 and 42. In the Georgian court, motherhood was political. She fought to ensure her sons, not her husbands, from a previous marriage would inherit the throne. After King Heraclius died, chaos followed. Her stepson took power, Russia invaded, and Darigan was exiled to St. Petersburg. She died far from home in 1807. These queens were more than consorts. They were the lifeblood of empires, the bearers of dynasties, and the silent strength behind royal legacies. Their stories deserve to be remembered.